Thank you for tuning in to the B&RS Show.
So, we're at PineBox Rock Shop.
We're at PineBox Rock Shop right now. In the house, we have the man himself, JaPoet, brother.
You guys might remember him. We had him on the show on Roach Radio. And it was
Yes.
a great fucking interview.
If you love hip hop and you love the core of hip hop, what it is, poetry, emotion, lyricism, this is a man you need to motherfucking know. That's no lie. You know what? I'm not even gonna sit here and bellyhoo it. Let the people know who you are, man.
Matter of fact, no. I'm gonna give him this mic,
You gonna give him that one?
and I'm gonna sip on this beer. I just want to see the interaction because there's history.
All right, what's good, everybody? How we doing? My name is JaPoet. All the way from Tennessee up into this beautiful state of New York. we in Brooklyn right now. Though,
We're in
right?
Brooklyn, baby. We're in Bushwick.
I love Brooklyn. Brooklyn is literally like my second home here. I live in Queens, but Brooklyn's like my second home. Like I can't even front. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is, baby.
Yeah, man. So welcome me to the B&RS Show again.
Yes, again. We're
I'm
glad
here.
to have you back.
What's going on,
Glad to have
everybody?
you back, brother. We glad to have you here, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Dude, I'm happy to be here, man.
we here with the man himself, man. Like, I mean, first thing, it's always like new work. Like this guy, he's one of the few. Like you know how you have rappers like Lil Wayne that churn out a mixtape every other couple weeks, and there's no real anything you want to hear on it. It's just like the tracks they were fooling around with in the studio that they knew they wouldn't be allowed to put on the album.
Yeah.
But you actually go in and you do work, man. Like you put out album quality work on mixtapes, bro. Like.
I appreciate it.
What's the thought process behind it when you go into the studio looking to do something?
Shoot, honestly, I make what I would call mood music. That's the idea that I go into. And anytime I put pen to paper, I want whoever listens to my music to feel what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just honestly, like I want you to dance. I could care less if you dance though. Like I think at the end of the day with my music, it's like the message or the feeling something is more important. Like for example, like a lot of the music out right now, I don't think that if you take away the music, I don't think the words could stand alone.
If you listen to rap right now, and I'm agreeing with you 100%. I feel like every rapper right now has a song out where they mention Molly in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Like, and it's like, and before it used to be like, you couldn't even mention weed. You couldn't even mention weed on the radio, but now they're just blatantly saying there's just drugs names out there to all these kids. Molly. And every other song is everywhere. And it's like these guys, you strip away their tracks, you take it down to their words at best, and it's really a bunch of CB4-ass kid and play niggas. That's the best way I could describe. The best way I feel I can describe rap right now, a bunch of CB4-ass kid and play motherfuckers.
Yeah. Hey.
That's what I feel, man.
Hey,
and that saddens me, bro.
Yeah, the thing is for me, like, I feel like there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a time and place for everything, so I don't knock anybody in particular. So me, I know what I listen to, I know what I don't listen to. But like I said, like the producers I'm working with, his name is Dane. That's my man right there. That's my man, 100 grand. And what we're doing is we're putting together a project that is gonna change a lot of ish. You know what I'm saying? It's really gonna change a lot of stuff. If you take away my words, the music will stand by itself. If you take away the music, I feel like my lyrics will stand on itself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we got a lot.
It's set up as its own thing. You set it up. Each one is set up as your words stand alone and your beat can stand alone. It's each is their own thing joining together to make something great. But each on their own is their own greatness. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't happen anymore. And a lot of people don't get that whole, tune your words up around it. You have your words and tune your beat to it,
Exactly.
not the other way around.
John, not to cut you guys off, but I'm in music as well, so I tend to do this musically, but I didn't realize that it was something that happens in other stages of other arts until we started doing radio. When I hear people on the radio that they'll say something or do something that I disagree with, and I take it as my personal responsibility to undo that on our radio. Like if when Sandy Hook happened, how everybody went on the air, news networks, all that shit, and they were just kind of all pushing out this one story that every other like alternative media was already exposing that shit, but nobody on the radio was. I took it as our responsibility to go on the air and speak about that.
No doubt.
So when somebody comes out with an album, or like, you know, Rick Ross drops the rape lyric and shit like that, and it stirs all this controversy. Yeah, it's so stupid. It's stupid. But does that influence you in any way to kind of just want to undo that in hip hop?
I mean,
Because these are the representatives of hip hop right now.
Well, I mean, I think they're representatives of pop music. I don't think they're ambassadors
Hip-hop.
of hip hop. I think
Hip-hop.
Yeah, like
Pop rap.
Yeah, it's
But at the same token, only to the people who know the music are they not representatives of it.
yeah. I mean,
If you know your music, if you're from the hood and you're somebody who grew up on Pac and Big Pun and all these people, and you know lyricism, you know all that shit,
Yeah.
then that Lil Wayne shit ain't gonna fly with you if he's dropping all that dumb shit and
Right.
something else happens. But at the end of the day, to the general public, to the general audience of blind America, they walk around and they'll blast Rick Ross because they think that shit's cool. They think that they're representing hip hop in that manner. So that's why I'm asking, because it's like, if it were me and I was a lyricist, I take it as my personal responsibility to not only outdo their music, but to reverse what they've done to the population.
I mean, first of all, I love Ross. I can't even lie to you. I like Ross. but the
You
thing
know,
is,
there are a
like,
few Ross verses. I'd be lying if I said there aren't. Yeah, every artist I do clown, they each have a couple verses that resonate a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said that. But for the whole, I'm not a fan. But Ross, he has definitely. I think my favorite Ross verse ever is "Devil in the New Dress." After that guitar solo
yeah.
comes on, Kanye on
Yeah.
My
Look
Beautiful
at
Dark
I
Twisted
bet you
Fantasy.
It's a bone. Yeah.
Love that verse.
It's hard. But now, I guess to answer your question, like, I don't think that there's a lot of, I don't think, just like what you was talking about, the Papa Molly's or whatever, like on every other song now, because it's cool, quote unquote. I don't think there's a lot of accountability for what people say, or even how they portray themselves and blah blah blah. I started off doing poetry, so words mean something to me, you know what I mean? So that's just me being like just a regular human being that I am, you know what I mean? Like, words have always been accountable. Like, I've always been accountable for my words, you know what I'm saying? The things I say, because I know people are going to listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny thing about it is when you got a mic in your hand, people tend to listen to you, you know what I'm saying? Because they think you got something to say.
It's the
You know what I'm
truth.
saying? Yeah, they think you got something to say, so they're gonna listen to you. So, you know what I'm saying? So me, I don't want trash to into, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say stupid shit. Like,
You don't want that bull like the garbage. You don't want the foolishness to be associated with what you do.
Yeah,
basically.
I mean, at the same time, like, we can all have fun.
Yeah.
we can all, like I said, there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah, it's time and
you know what I mean?
place. Like you said that, and with the music, I think the time and place comes with the generation, and I think that this music is perfect for this generation because a lot of these fucking kids are lost as to what's going on around them and have no idea. And I mean, it'd be perfect that a bunch of people that have never lived the lifestyle that they're portraying are rapping about this, and that have never done anything. They're rapping about it. They got these kids out there want to do it. So I mean, it is true that there's a time and a place for everything, because I don't think this music will fly like in another era. And I do believe that, like you said, is a time and place. Like we've really seen, I want to say we've seen the death of the ringtone era, but you can go back just that short amount of time recently and see like the ringtone era had its moment, and now it's gone. It's not completely gone, but it's not where it was. And like this music, this type of sound will have its time, but I really think that damage is done by some of these lyrics to the youth as a whole.
I mean,
And
just to piggyback off of that, like, I don't think, the era of hip hop or what is left of hip hop as far as the culture goes, or just music, hip hop, whatever. Like, I don't think people are really trying to be the best rapper anymore.
no,
Like, they're like, all I need is one.
yeah,
Give me one good song and I'm out. Make my money, I'm gone. Like back when Nas and Jay-Z, Rakim, You know what I'm saying? Big
When you
L
wanted to
and
one, you
Big Daddy Kane.
When somebody dropped that track, you wanted to one up them.
Yeah.
You had to. KRS
LL
One, these
Cool
guys,
J,
LL,
KRS-One,
these
all
guys,
those- yeah,
you know, they all talk about each other and they all talk about the music, but the whole thing was they wanted to one up them.
Everybody was competition.
You look at Eric B, like these guys, when you hear them talk about it, when I think it was I can't remember who it was, but somebody came out and they took somebody's beat, like one of the first like real rap battle beefs. And it was a party. It was a party rap, like some Kid and Play shit.
Yeah.
And it was just he wanted to one up him, so he went out and did that, and like moved the crowd. And that's like that. It's no longer like that. Like these guys, the closest you'll see to somebody want to one up them is just one up them on the beat. They don't want to one up them career wise. They want to one up them on their beat.
Yeah.
And that's where you have the freestyles and the mixtape game comes in. But as a whole, still, like I think rap is lacking and lagging behind to the point.
My problem, one of my problems, I have a lot of fucking problems, is that I feel rappers now, they rely too much on instrumentals to get the song through. Because you got a lot of guys that just go and they'll get a hot-ass beat from a producer. They'll bring the producer in the video. Everybody's just there jumping. But there's just like 2 lyrics that he repeats throughout the whole fucking thing. And it's really the beat that's selling the song, but the rapper puts his fucking, his name in front of it. I think that's kind of fucked up, and I think that producers don't get the credit that they should be getting.
I mean, me and my producer was talking about this yesterday. Like not rappers, but just whatever. Like, people are lazy. People are getting lazy now. Just like what you said. Like, like as far as the accountability of being just an artist, to call yourself an artist, like that means something to me. You know what I mean? Like, I express myself and I take time. I try to, use like a doctor's precision on everything that I'm doing. Like, as far as concepts, as far as lyrics, as far as patterns. Like, I'm a pattern freak. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's 1,000 ways to, like to say a certain thing between A and B. You know what I mean? And like, it's how I don't know. Like, I take pride in that. You know what I mean? But not to say. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so, like, it's art for me. Like, so as far as my expression, and I can't speak for everybody, and I'm not even saying I'm better or whatever. It's just, I know that I'm an artist.
Your content says you're better, though. Your content, what you churn out says you're better. Because you sit there, you take the time to sit there and handcraft and use surgical precision in what you do. Your content says you're better. And it's something we say all the time. Content is king. And that's what's lacking the most in this industry now is content. And that's something you have in spades, my brother.
All right, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I mean, I think...
No, I'll give you the pound for that. I saw you.
Appreciate that, man. For real.
But,
thank you.
But,
thank you. I don't say shit to say. You're right.
Absolutely not.
But
it seems like something that he touched on before was the music industry, especially like when it comes to urban music, it seems more like a get-rich-quick scheme now than it is anything else. Like, it's almost, I guess, on a surface level, it's losing its art form.
Yeah, because you keep ignorant. Like, ignorance can't, like, if you put ignorance plus ignorance, you can't have some smart shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ignorance breeds ignorance.
Exactly.
Iron sharpens iron. Like, period. So it's like, if you keep the listeners of what you're doing ignorant, you're gonna get ignorant people to represent that. And they're gonna romanticize some shit that they'll never ever be a part of, like popping mollies. I bet you most people that raps popping mollies has never really had a molly because they know what the fuck it does to people. And then on top of that, like, I don't think that like everybody. I've never drove a Phantom. I never rode in a Bentley. I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? Like.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
but
so
it's
like,
bullshit.
A lot of people. That's what I mean.
Rentals.
Like we let these couple of people, like it's just a handful of people that control the industry. Of what I'm saying, of all the the big
6
wigs.
major corporations control more than 90% of all media.
Exactly. So look
released.
at so what's out right now. It's funny because we have more control, like as individuals, as listeners, to music, because everybody listens to music, some form of music. We control it. You know what I mean? Just like V for Vendetta, which is one of my favorite movies.
I love that movie. I'm probably gonna watch it later.
I love Natalie Portman.
That's my boo too. I can't even.
He
front.
just has a list of white women that he wants. It's just
It's gonna be one of my comedy bits soon. The list of white women I love.
I love white women too. I can't. I love women, all women.
All
chocolate,
women.
But
all women.
I do love. I can't front like that. Anyway, V for Vendetta. He was like, people shouldn't be afraid of their government. The government shouldn't be afraid of their people. That's it. And the whole point of the matter was, V was like, he basically took back the power that we thought we didn't have already.
You
know what
just
I mean?
you said it perfectly that we thought we didn't have.
Exactly.
That's the problem, is that people feel defenseless, and when everything that's on TV, it's people that are richer than you showing off things that you don't have. It subliminally programs somebody to feel inferior if they don't feel inferior on a surface value. Like if it means that much to you to get a fucking Maybach, and you see like 30 people with Maybachs all over VH1, MTV, BET, all this shit, you're gonna feel like shit because you don't have one. And then your goal is to get a Maybach. And I speak to people on a regular basis. When you tell somebody, yo, what are you trying to do with this? Whatever it is that they're doing, what are you trying to do with it? Come on, man, I'm trying to get that money, nigga. You know what it is? You know what it is? I need that car, son. You know how it is. You just look at these people like, your goal should be success. Everything else that comes with the success is just toys.
But
It's efficiency, man.
I want to go back to what you just said about the power we thought we didn't have. I posted something on the Instagram a couple of weeks ago about our generation and the baby boomers, the big differences. And they know we outweigh the baby boomers. Like the kids born since in our generations and past, they know outnumber the baby boomers in every generation. And you can see like there's a moment when there was a shift in what art forms meant. Because, I mean, movies right now are really shit. There's not any real, like, there's no real art forms right now. There's, like, the people who love it who are keeping it alive. And I think that's what every art form right now. And it's really, like, they've taken art forms and, I'm going to use our favorite word, deputed it to the point where it sells shit as fucking masterpieces. And the general public believes it. And it's because people don't realize you have the power to tell them, hey, that's shit. I know it's shit. Get that shit out of here.
I mean, look, see, I love technology. You know what I mean? I love technology. That's why we're doing what we're doing right now. But honestly, I think what technology is taking people away from is the whole point of the, like for example, like we used to read books. We used to read books. We used to open up books and turn pages and stuff like that. But now, we have ebooks and things like that, so we don't necessarily have to put the legwork in going to the bookstore, actually going to the aisle to find the book. If it's fiction, nonfiction, if it's a biography, if it's whatever, right? Yeah. So things are so easy. It's actually, I think we're going back to like a Neolithic type of mindset where it's like, and we think we're so much advanced, but as human beings, we're not. Like we're like what you say, depleting, right?
Yeah, deputed.
Yeah. I think the whole like back in the day, during like when pyramids and shit like that was being made, like we still don't know how the fuck they did that shit.
You touching on serious subjects.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
that's real talk though. Like
it's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Yo,
you just unknowingly extended this interview about 2 hours.
Listen, we got a lot to say on this.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like we have gotten lazy. If we're talking about art, we've gotten lazy on art.
That's the key word right there. Because people always say, yeah, we're advancing as a society, we're advancing. No, we're not. Yeah. Technology is advancing. And as technology outside of ourselves advances, then people will become dumber.
Yeah, we don't have to. Yeah, we don't have to. Like,
they have smartphones now, not smart people. Back in the day, they had smart people that could communicate with somebody else just using the power of their fucking mind.
You remember when you didn't have a phone? How many
the biggest thing to
you
think about is, we all make jokes about it. It's a big joke on Instagram. When you look at what kids have now and they say we're bored, all we really had was outside of football, and we had fucking 8-bit games. We had Nintendo.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have.
How many kids you see outside playing now?
Like now.
Like just being kids,
You touched on it. We didn't realize it, because when we were young and we was outside playing, my parents was telling me, well, you guys got it nice. Because when I was young, I had to make my toys out of clay.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, but that's not my fault. But you see, there was a sense of community when we was coming up. Everybody in the backyard, because we grew up in the projects, everybody in the backyard was one unit. And even though it was one family, and we fought each other as many times in the day as possible, of the dumbest shit possible. But somebody from the other block came down and tried to fuck with one of our people. It was war. It was war. There was community. You see that shit now? Somebody come to your block to fuck somebody up, everybody just pulls out a phone and starts recording, hoping to send it. To send it to World Star first.
The world isn't personal anymore.
It's
you know
the
what
truth.
I'm saying? We have a is it recluse? Is that what it's called? Like
Nah, it says the truth.
No. Is the word that I'm thinking? Recluse.
Like people like recluse, like recluse, like
the world.
public.
The world, like we are becoming those type of people. Like we're not an open society anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like we live in a free world, but we're confined to our technology, to our devices. Like I got an iPhone, you know what I'm saying? But like just like what you said, you know, people pull out their phones and you know they do whatever. But yeah, like the whole even the whole point of like writing rhymes. You know, you write rhymes and like before, like if you look at I carry notebooks around because I like to see what I'm saying. And it's like I like to see my thought process. You know, you marking words out and you writing whatever, and you're drawing arrows and stuff like that. Like now, like even if we look inside, like if we're writing something down now, we're actually typing it out on our phones, and it's like it's it's.
I forgot how to spell because it's all
like really
automatic now.
Like that's one of the biggest things I think is the biggest problem is like. And that's a big problem with it too. Now people is like with smartphones, it allows you, it corrects your mistakes for you basically. Yeah. Especially when it comes to spelling.
So how much effort do you got to put in?
Yeah. Do you really have to put in
be human?
When everything thinks for you.
Yeah.
When your phone's thinking for you already, if you miss a word or you completely misspell it, but just because you hit the letters around it and you put it out like that, they know like you mean smart even though you haven't hit no words in the right order.
Yeah. And this is why I like being me, right? Yeah. I like being me because I'm a very inquisitive person. I'm a nerd. I believe in aliens. I'm a nerd. Like I love God. I love religion. I love spiritual systems. Like I'm this guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because like I now at this point in age, like I am like rare. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that I'm rare. And the thing is like, and I know that. And just like what you were saying, like, do I feel like, like, I feel like it is my, like, I do take my responsibility, this responsibility of putting this this state on my back as far as like, you know, like it's okay to be smart. You know what I mean? Like
it is,
that's why
man.
I love
like,
Jay Electronica. I love Jay Electronica. Jay Electronica helped me be smart and express myself because. I thought I had to do the ringtone raps, and I thought I had to do the popular raps instead of just, if I want to talk about extraterrestrials and UFO sightings and, you know what I mean, and religion and women and God and whatever, like, I can do that in my own intelligent way. You know what I mean? If I want to talk about partying and stuff like that, you know, and mix in something about King Tut and Khufu and blah, 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 like, you know, like, it's okay. Like, it's all good because, like Jay Electronica showed me that it was all right to be intelligent and also be current. You know what I mean? So like I think that's super dope. So shout out to Jay Electronica.
Yeah, man. And shout out also to Jay Electronica from
big shout out
because you know he has a lot of like nightmare problems and stuff, but he'll know what I'm talking about. You might not. He was banging one of the Rothschilds.
He was banging one of the Rothschilds.
Yes.
Big shout out to Jay Electronica.
She was married, so she was cheating. One of the Rothschild women was cheating on whoever she was married to with Jay Electronica.
That's pretty impressive.
That's really the reason he has that. We'll talk about that off air because I really don't want to get struck down when I walk out of here.
We don't want to get this video blocked on YouTube.
I don't want to get struck down when I walk out of here before I even do anything.
But you know, before we conclude the interview, we want to conclude it in a special way. So just tell the listeners where they can find your music, and then let's close out with something. Spit us some bars, man.
Or you can, well, again, my name is JaPoet. You can find my music at Bandcamp, bandcamp.com, or JaPoet.bandcamp.com. You can find my music. You can find me on YouTube. You can hit me on Twitter. It's JaPoet, JaPoet. Instagram, Facebook, all of that good stuff. So what should I spit?
I don't know, brother. It's up to you, man. You know, this is your thing.
Okay. Please don't question my hunger. I'm writing for my life because I am getting no younger. And the fire in my eye is on fire because I'm tired of being tired. That success ain't measured by my desire. My word is all I have, and I promise that I'm no liar. The further I move away, I console my mama with crying. My flesh wants to give up, but my soul just wants to keep trying. I'm trying to touch the ground while I'm trying to reach for the crown, but I'm dying. In the process, success is right at my fingers to think that it's getting closer, but really it's getting further. It feels I'm pushing the stroller to catch it. It's getting harder to manage or even bandage the damn damage of bandits, can it? Get any better? Well, everything has a season. Everybody's getting cheddar, then I am the only vegan. I'm pouring through my pores just to tell you my story. If everybody's a boss and I'm just unemployed. They tell me to be patient, I'm so tired of waiting. If G.O.D. doesn't hit me, I guess I'm talking to Satan. But I'm chasing the wind or the pavement, whatever's meant, that's what the Bible is saying. But I'm waiting for answers of why my auntie's sick, or why my granny had cancer, or why the rappers fake it, why I had to move away just to make it. I had to take it out of state to hear my statements. Faith is just too messy, but suicide is a blessing. Aliens do exist, remember the poet said it, forget it. Something less trivial, 360 degrees while you eating your cereal, yeah.
My brother. Yo, love, baby.
That's buttonroach.com right there.
Bud and Roach, baby. We bring it to you. We bring it to you. We bring it to you.
That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.